good offensively this evening, but you need the balls to move a little bit more than that.
But I'm going opposite. I'm going to say Luka.
All right, we're going to track it. Mulder with a bucket for Golden State out of the timeouts.
Doncic falling away, shot in the paint. Doncic, not Morris, excuse me, Morris guarding him. Turnaround shot. 5 of 15 so far. Doncic, bodies.
Drop step, spin, foul. Oh.
Missing their first 14 triples. Miami's made 3 in a row from distance.
Something happened with Porzingis screening. He's out of the play a little bit right now as Luka works and twirls inside. It's
the fans back engaged in this game.
Here's Doncic, only 8 of 21 from the field.
A player like Doncic to see if they can get some help as well. Again, no Porzingis tonight. Doncic deep in the paint, working on Simmons.
What did you realize in the absence? I realized how much I love the game. Well, he is flipping everything tonight.
And they're posting Doncic a lot tonight. And it's been very effective so far.
back down by Luka.
For Mo, stay down, wait for the help to come.
Right at him there. No. Luka getting to the free throw line.
A lot of fire in the third quarter. Got themselves back in the ball game, and they got to continue the same thing here
to prevent the fast break.
There's a foul. 2 games they lived from wire to wire, Mike.
Doncic shoots and has missed a lot of games early on, starting to round into form a bit, but they need him to be big.
At all 3 levels.
Doncic perimeter oriented now as well because of the impact of three-point shooting, but also, you know, the stop
zone. But I'm one-on-one, and my speed's going to be a factor here.
Doncic going against Snell.
He's embodying that right now with the way he's played early in his career.
Point lead. Nader giving up a lot of
good story. A good one for Denver so far. Doncic.
And able to convert on the other end on the offensive side of the ball.
And getting back to all their changes, they're just trying to figure it out on the fly here.
About that time.
Yeah, that is that time. And you are right, by the way, that Philadelphia team.
Doncic stays with it.
Shot clock. Got a good look.
Doncic, a mismatch for a quick passer.
Just takes his time, gets to the rim. Nice, easy finish for the Joker.
And you know, I think the diehard NBA fans is
George on Doncic. Will creep inside, finds
4 minutes gone by. Both Clipper baskets scored by Zubac. The rest of the team is 0 for 6. And basket by...
That was in the third quarter.
They both have 11 offensive rebounds for the...
Watched by Okoro. Okoro's playing with 2 fouls. Doncic stuck.
Particular moment.
Luka went away from it.
He's got Corey Joseph on him. Turns to the left.
Wide open Jakob Poeltl, and I like Jakob's finish.
Doncic. They go on the wing to Luka Doncic. Guarded by Murray. To Doncic. This is his time of the game. Double team come.
I'm sorry, Wall and Olynyk and those guys are probably not the future of the Rockets as Luka backs him down.
36 is his season high. And here down the stretch.
12 here in the fourth.
Oh, Doncic spinning and winning along the base.
It's a feel thing for a lot of these teams.
Boban's in the game. The three-point shooting and the
versatility.
Yeah, he can defend multiple positions.
He's the epitome of versatility.
2 fouls. Hasn't picked up that third here in the second quarter. And
Doncic taking Lillard into the post, spinning. Doncic.
5 points per game, 29th in the league.
Doncic, who's coming off a 44-point game against Portland, wheels in the lane, creates a little spot.
Outstanding defense by Cauley Stein. He took the shot they wanted him to take. Now, what does that translate to?
Doncic
Teammates on the Slovenian national team. Ball away. Rainbow go.
But he's got a lot of attention every time he's got it. Now Paul is on the spinning and twirling Doncic. Works him down. Doncic is weaving by one defender after another. Chiseling, spinning, shooting.
Here's Luka Doncic, 13 points. Tough
City. Man, there's an energy there. Got it.
You have to tell me. Chicago, the Lakers back when they were winning, the Celtics, the Golden State Warriors.
And how about that?
Open for a 15-foot jump shot. For Curry, it was that left foot.
Now under 4 minutes left in the game, with Dallas up by 6.
Turn the corner, cut off by Bane. Nice spin move by Luke.
Well, he's not matching Luka's production, but he's pretty darn close. But now it's the rookie Justin Champagnie, and on the
beat from Dallas, 2 games in 2 nights. Grinding inside Doncic again.
Doncic going to try and walk him down here. Put that right shoulder into him.
And about your points. Right. Just make the right basketball play, focus solely on winning.
As the rookie defending Luka. And now Luka's made up his mind that he's going to take. And they are 4th in the Western Conference. Top 4 seed.
I'm just not.
He's out right now. Caruso's in. Ayo DeSumo, the rookie, is in for.
Kleber was coming over for that block shot.
Doncic across the lane, defending Wiggins, and the Warrior defense is going to lock in tonight. Doncic bumped, got it. 3. Doncic will make his move. Doubled by Looney, and the assist as well. Cam Johnson working him down low. Doncic with the bump and the spin.
Here we go again. The isolation.
Into 8. The bump and the fadeaway.
Waiting on the double. Doncic spins away. Looney played him well.
In the lead. Working on Curry.
Fadeaway?
Fadeaway.
Luka.
The hustle close. Doncic. Whistle. Foul. Counted.
Nearing the 7-minute mark. Doncic. Fall away.
Good defense.
Just stalling out Doncic, who pushes Ayo into the lane.
6 of 15 start. Doncic carving his way into the defensive pile.
Bounce dive, another triple-double. Now it's raining in.
Porzingis goes right back to Luka. Now Luka on a post-up and pointer in the 3rd quarter.
He is incredible. Special talent.
Richardson there defending. Fall away. Short. Oh.
Doncic. Backing down against Walker.
Very favorable in Game 7s for the home team. Doncic. Deep. They work pretty well out of ISO with Luka.
First half in LA. Doncic. Oh, the fake on Reeves.
New Orleans pounded the Suns on the board.
By Doncic in a row. 7 points for him. The twirling Doncic. Melting into the defense. The front carry. Got it, and a foul.
Jason Kidd. So you leave him because you know he can find the guy at any time. Look at it. Taking his time.
Man, he just bludgeoned.
Against Dort. Trying to bully his way inside. Dort absorbs the contact, no whistle. And
has had its own unique identity.
Well, I think that's different for every player.
Arena is constructed in a way where that crowd is right on top of it.
Well, you can go back as far as you want. It's always been hard. Luka making it.
Pretty points don't count. Luka with the straight layups too.
But they're not calling the time. Up, Jason Kidd deciding to let them play through it. Doncic posting up. Sweet move.
Doncic spinning on Thompson.
Dallas run.
You know, the other thing to consider, I mean, the Pistons' second straight game have.
Tell me if I am. They have a counter for almost everything that defenses do.
Well, it's just their movement. They have one-on-one guys, but Luka in the post.
Rebounding his own miss. And then through traffic and...
No double team. Late help.
Doncic spins off of LeVert. Trying to draw the...
Mills on Doncic. Under 4 to go. some point, you got to send help. That's
obviously a foul.
Doncic with the spin, working on the smaller Mills.
And Luka, he'll back in here on Green. Faces up
8 times back in the post. Another clear out. And kids.
Luka's got to go right here.
Play clock against Garrett Temple, and he does. Doncic wants to post on Powell and for the Maverick bench. Spins to the baseline. Floater is good from the rim.
great driver, isn't he, Stan? Oh, it's too easy. Doncic.
Some teams are evenly matched.
Kevin Dallas with 4.5 to play in the second. Doncic powers by Jerome, and Wiggins a tremendous defensive effort against McCollum 2 nights ago.
Doncic making a move, machetes his way in.
A post of opportunity here for Luka.
And Booker defends. The bump, the shove, and
to deal with Porzingis. Doncic to play bully ball off the spin.
He's a shot maker, and he's tougher on this end than you'd think.
Corner, he's going to go one-on-one against Kobe White. Off the spin.
Jones doesn't have the 3 statistically yet this year, but it'll come his way. Luka, they're going strong out of post up against.
8-0 run for Sacramento. Mo Harkless, a strong defense, but Luke, get out the way, clear out. Run a double here.
And regardless if they continue with this kind of lead as Doncic.
Drop step.
40% on threes this year. Can't leave him open. He helps Bay on a double team.
The rotation is the key.
Booker, underrated defender. Getting a contest on.
First quarter, Marcus Morris missed 1, and that's it. 27 out of 28 today. The
outstanding shooters, but more important, 2 very
Doncic and Russell. The fadeaway
area. 52 points already in the paint.
Look at Dort going to work on Doncic. Tough shot.
Wood stays out on the three-point line after screening. Luka operates. Here's some work by Luka. Luka with a mid-range.
Boyan. Oh, he just carried the basketball. Did you see him palm it?
Yeah. By 6. Trying to go back over 500. They were 5-4 after losing to Dallas, 4-5.
Doncic and Wiggins. Will Poole come in? Yep, they'll try to double him inside. And Doncic with his head away.
White guarding Doncic. He's going to need a lot of help. And that's a
player. And he said, listen, I'd like more playing time, et cetera, et cetera. So, of course, that's going to create more buzz about it. Listen.
Allows for moves like that.
And it was a 2025 first-round pick from another team. Minutes of help.
Yeah, man.
This is college.
How going to try and post up Bridges. There's that patented
scheme that the Pacers have shot on their threes in this game will improve the Mavericks' opponent 3-point defense.
A few minutes ago, you'll look up at the end of the game, and he'll be close to his average. He does whatever is necessary.
Really take advantage of 50-50 ball situation.
Nice work. NBA this year at 6. And if they finish this off at 7. Luka.
Because you have Luka and Kyrie you have to deal with. This is Luka battling inside just through the second.
That's 5 straight tries from long range. So that's what the Kings were doing earlier. So Dave, the respect for Kyrie's game is high on the court today.
There's a lot of guys we'd pay to see playing in this game as Doncic just... Doncic going to work in the post. On the rookie, lights the fadeaway.
He's with the second unit. The ball is in his hands most of the time.
After trailing 84-80. And we saw it in the past with Charlotte and previously with New Orleans before he got married this year. On March 5th at American Airlines Center, Luka
wants to post up. Now you're going to take the ball out of his hands? No. And he's going to get easy stuff.
Wood and Tim Hardaway have gone in the game for Dallas. McGee and Dinwiddie go out.
True from a defensive standpoint when you go up against like Luka.
body language of this team.
Luka working against Norman Powell and the points in the paint. By the way, Mann has 8 points in the fourth quarter, 10 for the game, 8 to come here in the fourth. He's working on the post.
Defended by Beverly, who's done a good job on him so far. Luka leaning in off the front rim. And it back
for 40 this year. They allowed the 6th fewest. Was a point of emphasis for Mike Budenholzer.
Hauser picks him up. Celtics will tell you Hauser's become a good solid defender. But Browns had 15.7 of 11 from the field game. Doncic
releases. Isolation. Doncic fending off. Duke hangs in there. Doncic, a bunch of moves, and he floats.
Utah tried to make it a one-shot game. Dallas up 4, 3 minutes left in the game. And Luka now is 6-2 since Orlando had that 11-point lead. Luka inside. The scorer's table to check in. Same spot where he scored just a moment ago, but
This is what I've been looking for Dallas to do more of, is left box post-ups for Luka.
Post. Leads back for Dinwiddie. Doncic with the shot clock winding down.
All, look at that run. 20-6 by a makeshift lineup tonight. Luka spins inside.
13. Nice footwork. 7 nets in front. Doncic hangs it ahead.
Kispert with 11 as the Wizards lead now by 3. Inside, Doncic
With the move, it's confident. But he's not strong enough to keep him. Yeah, he's just not.
Same thing here when the starting center. Zubac goes out. It's small lineups on both sides of the floor. Luka, the fourth quarter for Powell. Luka around the dip.
Doncic banking in against Suggs.
Double team to come here with Schroeder on Doncic.
Spins away from out tonight. Don't you feel like everybody has been aggressive? Yes, so far for the Knicks.
And the run as we make our way to the end of the first quarter. Doncic down on the block, working on Hauser.
Doncic plays at his own pace, works in on Mitchell, floats it up, and
And so many players that can score beyond the arc or at the rim.
Wiggins now 1 of 7.
Monday night he's in the game. He went 7 for 7 for the floor in that game. Luka on a post up, and Luka. Maybe this will slow down his offense, make him work on defense. Luka on trail in either of those games, but Sacramento draws first blood tonight. And now is his season high in rebounds, and he already has 7 tonight. Here's Luka working once again at Terrence Davis and score.
His knowledge of the history of basketball was outstanding.
With Doncic off the ball here.
Smart defensive player of the year on him, one-on-one. And
It was a good catch and shoot opportunity for him.
Doncic spins against Melton and banks it.
Luka's back into the game. And here he is.
Tonight. Pacers have 6 in double figures. Led by the 29 of Halliburton. Now Doncic spins.
Doncic wants to take Melton. Embiid hovering.
Luka lifting that Dallas has to do. And
Look at Doncic a touch. He's got Gordon in front of him.
Gordon looking down Kuminga, who's been the primary defender when he's been in the game on Luka. And Doncic
And 10 rebounds last year in Houston. Doncic stays out there, and
All the way across the court to Reggie Bullock. Inside to Luka for a dunk.
in ball games, not being able to shoot the 3 and make threes.
With Şengün. He was physical with everybody.
Yeah.
Luka, drop step, spins.
29, and since then Minnesota with 7 straight points. Luka looking to overpower Russell.
17th game of the season. Still trying to figure out some new players. As Doncic
Able that rebound up into Doncic.
And his commitment to Portland. And in terms of his the roster takes a little bit over 10.
They always shoot.
He draws the Doncic assignment. Help comes from Bamba, and Bamba on Doncic. Baseline to the...
That's with a zone look here. Doncic against Sumner. O'Neal fakes on the double, the turn.
He's just having some belief in them, Hart, when no one else had any belief in this group at the start of the year.
It'd be hard to get out on the floor.
Bill Carter Jr., 80% free throw shooter with just 5 minutes left in the first half. The Mavs have not led in this game. It's been Orlando in front for the whole way. Trying to crawl back
after the game against the Clippers. Allowed Johnson to create that kind of separation. Doncic got by.
It. Doncic, one-on-one on a back end against Irving. Control the tip. Doncic, bumping bodies with Marshall.
Double teams and create shots for his teammates.
Offensive rebound. Doncic.
Derek White 3. Doncic falling away now. Jaylen Brown starting on Luka Doncic. Doncic, his first.
Now that it's started to bloom for this Boston team, Richard, as Doncic off one leg. Yes.
So back down. Levert.
And 9 assists per game to go with those almost 34 points. Historic stuff from Luka. Defended by Hauser here. Stayed on
the baseline. Doncic trying to read the defense. Singly covered by Harden. Creates the contact. Fade.
Now Luka working his way inside, trying to get KCP up in the air.
That left hand around the waist as he was falling down. There's the post up, the back down, the turnaround. And
Turn your turn. It is best shot possible, and they are knocking them down. The Clippers 12 for 24 from 3 is done.
You know what? I was a student. I thought it was wrong. You know, but so be it.
With a challenge twice and been successful on both of them. Luka posting up, marking it.
And they're not seeing that tonight, and current personnel certainly noted. Doncic draws the cut.
Sometimes you just got to put your head through the wall. He's doing it. Doncic over Banchero.
Barnes having the assignment here on Luka. Step back.
Backing down Johnson. Doncic off one leg. Oh,
Keep the Nets in it against Golden State.
He's got 18 points. Turnaround Doncic.
How you want to play basketball in the NBA.
Magic just 1 of 5 to start, but you're right, getting terrific looks.
Talk about the change in the game where you have Drew Holiday shooting a fadeaway from the corner.
Been here before. We just need to get it to 10 heading into the fourth quarter.
Pritchard, his first minutes, guarding Doncic. Foul line shot, soft touch, New York.
I like this. Go right back to the guy that.
Doncic. McDaniels defends. The bump, the ground.
Doncic, post-up opportunity with Dort. 31-30. Mavericks. Dort digging in against Doncic.
You're not ball watching. You have to get on a body with him because you don't want to get into a jump.
2, and the shot clock down to 9 by the time Luka got it. This is where that weight, that height, that size.
At the high school in San Antonio. Luka working against the young.
Well, he's a great dude, too.
Yeah.
Awesome interview.
Top of the PG shot, but still has 6 second chance points.
Second fewest turnovers.
Doncic with 2:35 to go in the first quarter. Looks the back into Struth. As a
What he brings to his Denver team.
The defensive side. He's a great defensive player, and then when he gets the ball.
Doncic.
It's simple. He's been spot-up shooting. When he's had the drive, he's taken it.
Jamal Mosley, the former Maverick assistant for 6 years, has Luka out of.
But you know why I'm going to say you're leaning Portland? Because that was one of your best calls ever.
Again, the Mavs have lost 3 of 4. One of those losses on a 60-footer by Mac.
He said it's improved because he has improved a lot with his off-the-ball movement, specifically catch and shoot. He said it's way easier.
Doncic, 1 rebound, 1 assist. Working Holiday. Takes the pass.
Made this now a 17-minute game. That's a little Steve Nash flavor. 1 foot.
Doncic good coach.
Defense here in the first quarter. The spin, the layup. Pritchard again on Doncic. Just overpowers him.
Hard, you know, they got nothing to lose. Yep. Their best player goes down, and everybody's stepping up.
Luka.
Doncic into Caruso. Muscle through. Flipped it back to Doncic. Working in the post. Caruso.
What they're averaging right now. They're aiming at that with Doncic.
Defensively, right? Very lackadaisical.
Average number 8.
The way they have bought into sacrifice. Doncic working Holiday. Doncic bangs it.
Here he is right now, one-on-one. Matches the season high for steals already in a game. Blocks the Mavs. Inbound. And Doncic.
that Nick Claxton does for this team.
Clowney just 19. Doncic knew the contact was coming.
Are a combined 4 for 13. They haven't shot it well.
Doncic 32, Middleton 27. Middleton also dished out 10 assists and help.
Luka at the foul line on the smaller Van Fleet drop step.
Ball game.
Remember, Dallas played last night in Milwaukee, got home at 1 a.m.